Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing a coastal world today. It's a map by Mapper. And hopefully we can improve a little bit because this is one of my worst maps that we've ever done. We do have the back of a black car. We are on the left-hand side of the road. We do have, I don't even know what I would call these boats. They're definitely Eastern Asian, and that's Indonesian. And there's nothing that I can tell by looking at this sign that it's going to help us. It's definitely low tide. Super low tide. Let's drop it somewhere over here. Water's to our east, which is why we're going east. We do have some mountains. Can we find what the fucking name of this place is? Kind of, it's the red and the white, the colors of the Indonesian flag. Appears to be some marshlands to our south. And water kind of to our north as well. I don't know if Bali is going to work. I don't know if it will. We're going to do our best to try to find out a town name, but we all know how great I am at doing that. So the odds of us finding something of use, slim to none. But we might be able... We have Akara. The only Akara I know of is Ghana. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're not going to find anything. If we do get lucky, and it's an incredible lucky, we might be able to find a road number. But there's... I do not have a good feeling about this round. The mountains make me not want to guess East Java. Maybe we can get away with a Sulawesi guess. Padang, maybe? You know what? We're guessing. It does end up being Sulawesi. It ends up being the town of Palopo. I don't know if you guys found something, but it looks like we couldn't even go the right way to go towards the middle of Palopo. I don't even know if we would have been able to figure out that it was Palopo. And if there was a sign that said Palopo. So, at least we got the country correct. Miami. Or it could be Ocean City. It could be Ocean City. A lot of houses for rent, but this is definitely United States. Right-hand side. That does not look like a Florida license plate. They have front plates, so it's definitely not Florida. However, hold on a second. I was going to say, I've seen places like this before, but never with a fucking tower in the background. But it's 100% in the United States, so 2 thumbs up. Ocean City, Maryland's a good choice. Republic doesn't necessarily help us. That's a Bama plate. That doesn't really make sense. That looks like an Arizona plate. That doesn't make any sense. Relax on the beach with a 251 area code. 251, and then... I'm not familiar with 251. Beach house cocktails, island ice cream, waves. Sometimes, they'll tell you what the island name is or the state on signs like that. Especially if it's a big touristy area, which this 100% has to be. We have a lot of hotels and inns. The front place is what's throwing me here. The Gulf Tower, which means we're probably near the Gulf. Edgewater West. We had a Bama plate, but we have front plates normally. So it can't be Florida, can't be Bama, can't be Mississippi. I have no idea where the fuck this is. But it said Gulf, right? So we're going with Gulf Coast, which is Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. I don't think it's Florida. I think it's Texas. I think it has to be Texas. Let's choose... It's either the Bolivar Peninsula or Jamaica Beach. Ike's Rental's not helpful. Gulfside Townhouse, not helpful. Too bad I don't know the area codes of Texas, right? The Surf's house We have West 6th and West Beach. The most useless... they're not completely useless. Because we do have Highway 182, which might be worth something. Windham Vacation Rentals? It would make sense because of the Bama plate. But this doesn't really feel like Texas. I'm so confused by the license plates here. The license plates got me. 100% got me. It does end up being Alabama, which doesn't make any sense for the amount of front plates we were seeing and the amount of white plates we were seeing. We did see one Bama plate, and we mentioned that it was a Bama plate, but that was the only Alabama plate we found. I think we went the wrong way, to be honest. Even though there doesn't look like there's anything this way. Because we didn't see any names. Gulf Shores. We saw something that mentioned Gulf. But that would... you can see it from a distance. But there's also Gulf Port. Right here. The front plates, and we saw a lot of them, told me it couldn't be. That was weird. This is why I fucking hate this map, by the way. Because fuck this map. But, because we need to practice it, we still continue it. Here's Gen 4 coverage. We do have white divider lines. It has to be Europe. Don't see any bollards. Don't see any language. We really got landscape. That looks like the flag of Norway, but it could be Denmark because I'm not looking that closely. It would make more sense for this to be Denmark than Norway. Although the Gen 4... The reason why more for Denmark is the road markings. But the Gen 4, there's a lot of Norwegian Gen 4. And here are the dashed lines, 100% Denmark. So, I don't think we're going to figure it out. Denmark is a fucking peninsula. The water was to our east, so it's got to be east coast. Is it the east coast of this island, or this island? It's tough to tell. You can see that there is other stuff out here. However, it looks like it ends in the north. So... could we be over here on Odense and seeing this island over here? Or could we be over here and we see this island? Regardless, we're not going to find shit, we're guessing. Not a bad guess. We were actually seeing this island. What a surprise. There's plenty of fucking islands. Not a bad guess, though. White, solid, white dashed, and we have a roof rack with the glorious tape. Now, a lot of people already know what this is. I'm thinking of making a video talking about the different Geoguessr cars. So we would include Ghana, Kenya. Kenya has 2 of them. We talk about Nigerian cars. We talk about Reunion. You know, we'll talk about like the easy car metas, Uganda, obvious stuff. This right here, this is a French bollard, French road lines. Tape right here tells us it's Reunion. Water's on our west, so we're on the west coast of good old Reunion. Let's go right on the fucking coastline. We are on a curve, so we need to find a curved spot on the coast. Right fucking here. Let's do it. 6.9 miles further south. It's a good guess. Gen 2 coverage, water to our east. Sun directly overhead, even though it's north. Puts us in the southern hemisphere. We don't have a car because it's Gen 2 coverage, so we need to see if we are driving on the left or the right-hand side. Definitely feels tropical, which means it's bullshit. Fuck this place. And we went the wrong way. However, the Thames... Parts of this wharf are unsafe. Persons using this wharf do so at their own risk. It's directly overhead, and it's Thames. I don't think this is the River Thames. That's in the UK, ain't it? I don't know where the Thames flows to. If it is the UK, it has to be north. It has to be North UK. Aldor Hill Road. Can we find some stupid fucking saying somewhere? No camping or fires on the beach. It's not the Isle of Man, which is only Gen 2. I don't believe it's Jersey, which is also only Gen 2. This doesn't feel like the UK at all. Could it be a different river or lake called Thames? The only place I could see that would be Australia. As we come across bollards, they're not the UK bollards. Those are New Zealand bollards. That's fucking weird. So there's a place in New Zealand called Thames. That's interesting. I never knew that. However, that means we don't know where to fucking look. Definitely on the left-hand side of the road because it has to be New Zealand with those bollards. I'm glad we fucking recognize something. We have Port Charles. I think a combination of just everything that sounds UK-ish might be confusing some people. From what we can tell, Port Charles doesn't appear from a distance. The fact that we don't have a native language means we're probably going to ignore the north. Can we find a Port Charles with, I forget where the water was, I think it was to our east. Dunedin, here's a bunch of port, here's Chasland. That almost convinced me. You don't really see a lot of Gen 2 anymore. So when you do see it, sometimes it can be confusing. But we're not finding Port Charles anywhere. We should guess the coast. Let's just make sure return to start water is to our north and our east. Go over here. I do see land out there, but that's way too close. Fuck it. Way further north than I would have thought. Way further north. We just 20,000 points. I'm not good at coastal stuff, as you can tell. Scribbles in first place, 23,965. Jakarta, 22,088. It looks like a lot of good guesses. Anon's in third at 21,633. Bo in fourth at 21,600. Ben Keller in fifth at 21,349. Calamity, who changed his profile picture, in sixth at 21,102. For Don in seventh, 21,061. Torsen in eighth at 20,354. Geoguru in 10th, 17,529. Arseny in 11th at 15,112. Cray in 12th at 10,558. And Calvino in 13th, 10,276. We were able to get the country right every time. Just fuck that Florida. Well, technically it's an Alabama round. They can go suck my dick. Fuck them. Front plates don't exist in Bama. They don't. And they're not white. Why was every plate white and why did they have front plates, damn it? Explain that to me, Alabama. Fuck you. But that's going to be where we call it for the day, so thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. We will be back again on Twitch tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern with another video on Wednesday at around 3 p.m. Eastern. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.